Udinese welcome Napoli to the Blue Energy Stadium, looking for a first win against the Partenopei since 2016. In the following 16 meetings in Serie A, it's almost always been one-way traffic in favour of Napoli. But Antonio Conte's side travel north with a team going through what's been the closest to a crisis since Antonio Conte took charge of the club. Knocked out of the Coppa Italia and then beaten by Lazio at home, Napoli have lost first place to Atalanta, who are setting a frenetic pace at the top of the table. From a Napoli perspective, this is a must win, and that's just as well for Antonio Conte, who has never lost against Udinese in his coaching career. Udinese against Napoli in matchday 16 of Serie A at the Blue Energy Stadium in the region of Friuli. Napoli looking to stay within touching distance of Atalanta at the top of the Serie A table. Udinese looking for back-to-back wins after securing victory away against Monza on Monday. It's a big game for both head coaches. Costa Runjaic has to contend with a number of injuries, but his experiment with a back four turned out to be short-lived as the German reverts back to his preferred back five. The only change to the starting 11 is Thomas Christensen, who comes in for the injured Oye Saraka. Lorenzo Lucca will try and score in back-to-back Serie A games for the first time in his career. And Alexis Sanchez makes the matchday squad. He could play for Udinese for the first time in over 13 and a half years. First ever meeting between Antonio Conte and Costa Runjaic as opposition head coaches. Udinese, always a tough team to beat on home soil. Napoli have also shown plenty of defensive solidity on the road this season. They've got 5 clean sheets in their 7 games away from the Maradona this campaign. Florian Thauvin and Giovanni Di Lorenzo go through the pre-match requisites with Daniele Doveri. Time to look at Napoli's starting 11, and Napoli have their star Kvisha Kvaratskhelia out injured with a knee sprain, which means the exciting David Neres is handed only his 2nd start in Serie A. That's the only swap to an otherwise unchanged Napoli side. Focus on the front 3 today, as the Partenopei have been criticised for not scoring many goals, illustrated by Romelu Lukaku, who has only 1 in his last 5 Serie A matches. Napoli, one of the best teams away from home, however. And it is Udinese who get the ball rolling here at the Blue Energy Stadium. Udinese against Napoli, match day 16 of the Italian top flight. Udinese looking for a first win against Napoli in Serie A since 2016. Here's Giovanni Di Lorenzo as Napoli have a first chance to attack. Politano crosses on, headed away by Biol. Oliveira's there. And no one was following up. Politano. Crossing chance for Politano. Delays it. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Neres had a chance there, the Brazilian.
Yeah, this is a chance. Simon is sneaking at the back post, found by Di Lorenzo. Ezibue is with McTominay.
Clever pass from Thauvin. Cross comes in from him. And there, just with the optical illusion, it looked like that might be heading in. Di Lorenzo, buongiorno, sloppy touch, Luka's there, Thauvin, considering the chance. Florian Thauvin maybe should be doing a little bit better than hitting the target. Ehizibwe. That was a risky pass. David Neres takes over. Neres, the speed of David Neres. Couldn't quite find that bottom corner.
Simon, if you press teams high, you're gonna force them to make some mistakes. That's exactly what happened here. Putting Ehizibwe under massive pressure. Neres won the challenge, won the ball, and created chances. There is a huge difference, Simon, if you win the ball the last 30 meters or if you win it in your own half.
Politano, Di Lorenzo, well read by Giannetti. Politano, giving it away again there, Matteo Politano. Here's Thauvin. Good ball. Zemura. Did that hit the hand? It did. No hesitation by Daniele Doveri. Stanislav Lobotka blocking the ball with his hand. It's in an unnatural position. It's Thauvin, and it's saved by Miret, but put away at the second time of asking by Florian Thauvin. Kostarunjajic said that he was expecting his captain to come back to his very best form. He had two bites at it there, Thauvin, but it gives Udinese the lead here against Napoli.
Yeah, the skipper scores the opening goal here at the Blue Energy Stadium. Good save by Bere, who picked the right corner, but didn't do enough to palm the ball away. The rebounds fell into Thauvin. Feet again. Poor penalty, but then perfect rebounds. Put Udinese ahead here.
Oliveira does well. David Neres, this is where he's effective. He's away from Christensen. David Neres, palmed away by Sava. And David Neres was trying to find Lukaku. It took a touch off the defender. Anguissa stays high. McTominay, might have been a late challenge. Here's Lukaku. Oliveira. These bundles of energy, David Neres. Napoli just need to try and feed him the ball. Here's Politano. Very good cross, and Biol sticking to Lukaku like a stick of glue.
Yeah, this man can make the difference for Napoli.
Politano's corner. McTominay's header. McTominay there, a long way off target. Brazilian's corner is a good one. Anguissa, good save, Raya. Good save, Sava, rather.
Yeah, brilliant save, because Anguissa had a decent shot and the goalkeeper was covered by plenty of bodies.
It's Anguissa. Still going, Politano. Can Napoli respond? Oliveira, long way out. Has the credit of working Razvan Sava.
That was promising.
Half-time whistle goes here at the Blue Energy Stadium. Florian Thauvin's penalty, the only goal so far in a match that has been tactically masterminded by Kostarunjajic and by Udinese. Napoli's goal-scoring problems seem to continue here in the northeast of Italy, as Razvan Sava has made a number of saves, but all of them rather straightforward. The score at half-time here between Udinese and Napoli is Udinese 1, Napoli 0. Napoli won the title here 2 seasons ago, but they are on course for a defeat that could make their title aspirations this season fade very quickly. The Partenopei a goal down and needing to improve to try and get themselves back in the match, and it all needs to be quicker and done with much more conviction. Lobotka there, able to steal the ball off Lorenzo Lucas. Buongiorno finds Oliveira. Manuel Pascali is with me for commentary in this one. Manuel, we were talking off air during half-time about Napoli's lack of speed and the positioning a little bit wrong at times from some of the players. That's one of the first things they're going to have to address.
Yeah, of course, Simon. These are huge, massive 45 minutes for Conte troops. And the things that have to assess is the ball, the passing, the speed of the passing. Speed not good enough, not quick enough.
Di Lorenzo's lost it there. Here's Jesper Karlström, now Luka. Atta on as a half-time substitute for the injured Sandy Lovric. Di Lorenzo working hard on that occasion. Zemura turns. Kellenkamp. Rahmani is quick enough to reach it before Jürgen Kellenkamp. Karlström. Di Lorenzo. Lobotka. McTominay wanted that played into him early by Lobotka, who denied the opportunity, judging it no doubt too risky. David Neres does well. Here's McTominay. That's a great ball by Scott McTominay through to Lukaku. When called upon, Romelu Lukaku answers the call. Criticised for not scoring enough in recent weeks for the Partenopei, but he may just have scored a priceless goal for Napoli in a must-win game for Antonio Conte and the Partenopei.
Yeah, again, Napoli won the ball back and immediately McTominay spotted the Lukaku run. The two Udinese centre-backs are too farther away in between the two, Bijol and Giannetti. Lukaku spotted the room in between the two centre-halves and with great composure found the equalizer.
Ehizibwe comes inside and given away straight to Anguissa. Counter-attack is on here. Ehizibwe stayed down. David Neres. Anguissa. Politano. Threatening this from Napoli. Politano can't hit the target. Rahmani, that's a good ball. Politano. Lukaku and McTominay arriving. Lobotka, McTominay. 15 minutes to go, and Antonio Conte has decided not to change his team. David Neres, can he go all the way? David Neres, still, and it's gone in the back of the net. Lovely solo move from David Neres, who answers Antonio Conte, who put his faith in the Brazilian to start in place of the injured Kvisha Kvaratskhelia.
We said it, Simon, that this player has been on fire since the very start. Here creating havoc, and there, with a bit of luck, find the net with the Lautaro Giannetti own goal. But when you try, things can happen when you're trying to find your luck. And this is a massive, massive goal for Napoli, not only in this game, but can be the difference for the whole season.
Big reaction there from Antonio Conte. Anguissa has guaranteed the 3 points here for Napoli.
Absolutely brilliant goal by Napoli, starting from their own boxes with calm. From Lobotka, couple of wonderful passes. Look here, Lobotka finding Di Lorenzo. Clever dummy. Then Simeone fall. Anguissa, who drove the ball too easily and found the goal that is gonna secure the 3 points for Conte team.
They were asked to score goals in this game, Napoli. They were asked to reassure everyone that they are a potent side in front of goal. Gorgeous touch by Anguissa, and it's through to Politano. San Camaraz very quick though. Di Lorenzo. Simeone couldn't keep the header down. Napoli needed to answer their critics, and they have done so in some style here at the Blue Energy Stadium. A tricky place to come and play, but Napoli have got the job done. They've got 3 points on the board, and they've closed the gap with Atalanta. Anguissa, the goal scorer for the third of Napoli's 3 goals. Romelu Lukaku, and an own goal by Lautaro Giannetti also on the board for the Partenopei. The final score here, Udinese 1, Napoli 3.